All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, wanted to say, called up Allah, like Yahawah Shemi Al-Shai. All praise to the Heavenly Father, in the name of His only begotten Son, right, with the world ignorantly called. Right, your brother Ratazach, back again for another lesson. Basically, what I want to talk about is the, how looking at the Israelites, right, and how, we're warriors. I looked at Spartans, right, and how Spartans are warriors. A lot of y'all know about the movie Sparta 300, and some of y'all know about the game Halo, where you're known as a Spartan, right, and Spartans are basically courageous, right, and no matter how much they have fear, like, no matter how much fear that comes upon them, right, and they could have a lot of fear, like, you know what I'm saying, like, even us, like, when we go out to the battlefield, aka the streets, and teaching the camps and stuff, a lot of us have fear on us, but we still fight through it. You know what I'm saying? Based on, like, the number of tough things that they do, it's the same thing like us, right? We have a hard task, right? And we have to be warriors. We have to be fully equipped when we're out there, just like a Spartan is, right? They're fully equipped at any given moment, kind of like Batman. How Batman got everything in his utility belt. He's very smart, right? And Spartans, right, no matter what, they still move forward, they participate, and they execute. That's how we gotta be, right? So I say that to say we are the Most High Spartans, right? We are His warriors, right? We are His weapons of war. We are His gods of war, because He's the God of war, right? Pursuing Exodus 15:3 says Yahawah is the man of war. Yahawah is His name, right? So again, I just want to bring this out. Let me get Deuteronomy 31 and verse 6. I want to expound on this because, like I said, I'm looking at it, I'm reading scriptures, and I'm just like, yo, like, we were some real beasts. Like, we were some hardcore dudes back in the day. Like, we were some Spartans. We was getting down and dirty in these in the battlefields in action, right? We, like, no remorse. You know what I'm saying? Most High commanded, and we did it, right? And the Most High is going to send His Son Yahawah. He's going to command it. We're going to execute judgment. Most High willing, right? Lord willing. Because I don't want to say, hey, I'm guaranteed a spot. No, right? None of y'all want to say that, man. Don't be that nigga that's like, oh, I'm guaranteed I'm gonna get salvation. Nah, nigga, you ain't guaranteed salvation. None of us know who's getting saved. Only the Most High knows, right? When the Most High gathers His elect, it's go time, right? So let's get Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Be strong and of a good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For Yahawah your God, He it is that doeth go with thee. He will not fail thee nor forsake thee. So it's the Most High that's the one that's pushing us to go out to the streets and do and teach and do what we got to do, right? And the Most High is the one that gives us that spirit and power, so we could be strong and of good courage, right? And then He reiterates it in Joshua. Let's read Joshua 1 and 7, right? Because that right there is a law. You got to be strong and courageous. That's the law. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6, right? Let's go to Joshua 1 and 7. Joshua 1 verse 7 says, only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law. So how do we be strong and courageous? We got to do the law. Know all the laws, right? Which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest. So wherever you're going to go, you best be keeping these laws, right? You can't hide under a rock like Patrick Star, right? Verse 8 says, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. So what does it mean? This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, meaning you eat this whole roll, like it says in Revelation. Eat the whole thing. What do I mean by that? It might taste a little bitter, right? Might have a strong aftertaste, but guess what? It's good for you. It's gonna make you get stronger. Just like spinach. You watch Popeye. When Popeye is all weak, he eats that spinach. Right? He's powerful all over again. Right? He eats his spinach, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Y'all know me. I always gotta crack a little joke here and there. But anyway, let's go back to the text. It says, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein, for then thou shalt make thy way prosperous. That's how you become prosperous, right? And then thou shalt have good success. Have I not commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest. Right? So the Lord, you know what I'm saying? It's so nice. It was said twice. The Lord commanded us to be a strong and of good courage, right? To not have that spirit of fear. Even though, you know, we're in this flesh and we get scared, getting intimidated and all of that, we have to remember, we have to be strong. Fight that good fight. Right? So let's continue. Let's read Joshua 1 and 9 in the GNT real quick. Joshua chapter 1 and verse 9. It says, remember that I have commanded you to be determined and confident. Ooh, I love that. Determined and confident, right? Do not be afraid nor discouraged, for I, the Lord your God, am with you wherever you go, right? And that's our power. Abanawi Yahawah, that's our power, right? That's who you call on when you're in distress. That's who you call on when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're emotional, when you're feeling good, when you're not feeling good, when you're at your best, when you're not at your best. Doesn't matter. You call on Yahawah. Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushai. Right? Let's go further in deep into the scriptures. Right, let's read First Chronicles chapter 22 and verse 12. We're gonna read verse 12 and 13. First Chronicles 22, verse 12 and 13. Only Yahawah give thee wisdom and understanding. Right. So this is right as we read in Sirach 1 and 1 and I think it's 1 and Sirach 1 and 1 tells you that all wisdom coming from the Lord. Right, and it's with him forever, right? He's the one that gives you that wisdom, right? And you read Sirach 1 and 26, the Most High gives you that wisdom when you keep the commandments. If you want to seek that wisdom, you got to keep the commandments, right? So First Chronicles 22 and 12, from the top again, it says, only Yahawah give thee wisdom and understanding, and give thee charge concerning Israel. Thou mayest keep the law of Yahawah thy God. So we've been charged to keep the laws of the Most High God. Right, then shalt thou prosper if thou takest heed to fulfill the statutes and judgments which Yahawah charged Moses with concerning Israel. Be strong. Again, there it is. Be strong and of a good courage. Dread not, nor be dismayed. Right? Don't be dreadful. Right? Don't be dismayed. Don't be discouraged. Right? Don't feel like you're all down in the dumps. When you can call on the Most High, be strong and courageous. Be determined. Be confident. Right? In the Most High is who we boast all day. Right? Let's read this. Psalm 27 and verse 14. We're going to get a couple Psalms real quick. Psalm 27 and verse 14. It says, wait on Yahawah, be of good courage. There it is again. Right? And he shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say, on Yahawah. Wait on the Lord. You know that saying when in the Christian church, Jesus take the wheel. Well, you got to say, Yahawah Shai, please take the wheel. Oh, Yahawah send your son. Right? Wait, but you got to wait on Yahawah. It's his timing, not yours. It's his will, not yours. Right? We ain't got no free will. Right? The Most High is the one that tells us what to do. And if the Most High is going to choose you to be that strong and courageous person, then you have no other choice but to be strong and courageous. Right? Let's read Psalm 31 and verse 24. Be of good courage. Let's slack here. Psalm 31 verse 24. Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart. What is it talking about? Your mind. Because what does the Lord give you? Wisdom and understanding. We just read that in First Chronicles 22 verse 12. Yahawah gives you wisdom and understanding. Right? Understand that. Keep the laws of the Most High God. Right? So Psalm 31 verse 24. Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart, aka your mind, all ye that hope in Yahawah. So we hope in the Most High God, Yahawah, who's going to send his son Yahawah Shai if we keep these commandments to the very end, right? And we're going to always keep these commandments forever and ever. As long as Yahawah liveth, these commandments shall be forever. All praises to the Most High God. Let's read Psalm 144 verse 1, right? Talk about these warriors, right? Because only right, these scriptures are for they're for gods. These are for the gods right here. right? We are the gods on the earth, and we represent the Most High God on this earth. And the Most High God told us that he's going to strengthen our hands, he's going to strengthen our mind, he's going to strengthen us, right, with his command, with his law. He's going to give us the nutrients that we really need, right? He's going to give us the good food. He tells us, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will come. I am going to help thee. I will be your guidance, right? The Most High, you call on him, he shall help thee if you keep his commandments. That's why he says, I'm your friend only if you do what I say. Right? The Most High only loves those who seek wisdom, who keeps his commandments. And he's very displeased with all of you who don't keep his commandments. It's like Proverbs 11:20 says, he hates those who do evil, but loves those who do good. Right? Psalm 144 verse 1. Right? Blessed be Yahawah my strength. That's our strength, right? Which teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight. So the Most High is going to give us that strength. Right, he's going to give us that strength to fight. Right, he teaches our hands to go to war, our fingers to fight, man. Right, let's read this in the GNT. Psalm 144 verse 1 in the GNT. Right, it says, praise Yahawah my protector. Right, he trains me for battle and prepares me for war. And we all going to get trained and prepared for this battle that's going to come, Armageddon. Right, we're gonna listen. The Most High is going to train us, man. The Most High is going to help us, and he's gonna strengthen the weak. Feeble-minded is going to give us that good courage, that strength, right? That power, right? And Most High, we're going to get them glorious bodies. And how they going to stop us? Right? After Jacob's trouble and all of that, after we get through the trouble, guess what? The Most High going to give us that power, and you can't stop us. Prepare yourselves for war. Right? All praise to the Most High. Let's get 2 Samuel 22 verse 35. This is a beautiful one too. It's also reiterated in Psalms as well, but let's get this real quick. Right, 2 Samuel 22 verse 35. It says, he teacheth, this is by far like my favorite, my favorite chapter in Samuel. It's also in Psalm as well. It's David that sings this beautiful song. It's so beautiful. Right, y'all got to read this 2 Samuel 22, man. Right, but this is 2 Samuel 22 verse 35. It says, he teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken in my arms. That's beautiful, and that's what we're gonna get one day, man. We're gonna have that superpowers, man, one day. Right, when we go to war with these demons, man, they can't stop us. Right, listen, it's gonna happen. Right, BRIC, right, Brazil, Russia, India, China, right? We're in the midst of WWIII, World War III, right? We're in the midst of it, man. A lot of you niggas, if I could quote GMS real quick, yo, Most High gonna kill you niggas, man. If y'all don't put on the whole armor of God, the Most High gonna kill y'all niggas, man. And when I say niggas, I'm talking about all of y'all, you men and you women, right? The Most High gonna destroy a lot of you, man. Why? Because you don't want to hearken to what he said. You don't listen to what he told you to. You don't follow the Most High. If you're out here celebrating Christmas, you hate God. If you do your birthday, if you're out here fornicating, if you're doing bullshit, if you're breaking the law, you don't love the Most High God. Because if you loved him, you would keep what he said. You would do what he says. If you love your husband, you would follow what your husband says. You would follow his rules, right? If you love your wife, you would know how to treat your wife, how to guide your wife, how to talk to your wife. You love your kids, you got to show them what it means to feel love, right? If your kids love you, they would follow what you say. So the Most High is the one who's going to give us the strength to, right? The Most High is the one that's going to give us the strength to go to war if we do what he says. If we keep his commandments. That's why I said we are the real Spartans, man. We are the real kings, the gods on the earth. And we have to just do what he says. So that, right, when you read in 2 Samuel 22, verse 35, it says, he teaches my hands to war, right? So that a bow of steel, that's almost impossible. How do you bend a bow of steel in your arms, right? It says a bow of steel is broken in my arms. That's spiritual power right there. All praises. Hey, man, listen, man. Most High willing, we gonna be those Avengers, man. When when all is said and done, right, and we get through Jacob's trouble, hey man, there's no way to stop. There's no way to stop the gods of the earth, man. You're done, right? But if you want to be like this, you got to keep the commandments, right? 2 Ezra 10 and verse 15. Read it real quick. 2 Ezra 10:15 says, "Now therefore keep thy sorrow to thyself, and bear with a good courage bear with a good courage that which hath befallen thee." Right? Let's read it again. "Now therefore keep thy sorrow to thyself." Right? Don't worry. Stop being so sorrowful. Stop being right. Don't be like that. Just call on the Lord when you feel sorrow, when you feel depressed, when you feel stressed, when you feel anxiety. And I go through all of it, but guess what? I call on the Lord and He strengthens me. He keeps me going. He knows. Hey, listen, Lord. I just need. I need some help. I need some strength right now. Help me get through what I'm going through. Right? Only the Lord can get us through these things. It's with Him, everything is possible. With man, it's not going to be possible. But when you have Yahawah and you near and dear Him by keeping His commandments and His laws and His statutes, you love the Most High God, and He shows you His love back, and He'll start blessing you more instead of putting curses upon you. Right? But we have to do what He says. Let's read it again. 2 Ezra 10 and 15. "Now therefore keep thy sorrow to thyself." Keep it to yourself, man. Right? "And bear with a good courage that which hath befallen thee." Right? That befell us, right? We used to be warriors, and we went to war with our enemies, but the law was befallen from us because we stopped keeping it. Then we stopped being courageous. We stopped being warlike, man. Now we fight each other instead of fighting our real enemy. Right? 1 Maccabees 6 and 45. 1 Maccabees 6 verse 45 says, "Wherefore he ran up upon him courageously through the midst of the battle, slaying on the right hand and on the left, so that they were divided from him on both sides." That's beautiful. I'm looking at a scene from Sparta. I'm looking at one of these Viking movies. I'm looking at the warriors when they was on the horses, right? They had the big old swords, or like when you play what's that game called? Assassin's Creed. When you're on the horse, you're swinging it, and there's a whole army of people. You just walk right through. You're running right through your horse, your chariot. Boom! You hit the scene. You crash everybody to the left. You hit people to the right, and you go right in front of the general, and you're saying your soul is mine. It's a lot. Mortal Kombat reference. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a cool scene. That's epic. And this is Israelites doing this, man. But then you got the movies. They on the movies they always portray the Edomites. 90% of it is Edomites doing it. And you, man, listen, man. We are the warriors, and listen, man. Listen. I just can't wait to see this. I want to see. I would love to see this, man. Us being warriors again and slaying the devil. Oh man, that's beautiful, right? But listen, Israel, we go to war with good courage because of what? Yahawah's laws. We can't fight a good fight without our God. Our God is the one who strengthens us, who puts us to go to war, but it's Him that guides us, so we will never lose the war. We're gonna lose the war if we just get up right now and start fighting everybody. We're gonna lose. We don't have a fucking army right now. Right, but once we get that, once we rise the hell up and start keeping these commandments, we're home free. And guess what? Now we're good. Now we're set free, and now we can really show them who's boss. Right? All praise the Most High. And then they all gonna know and fear the name of Yahawah. And they all gonna know who Yahweh is. Right? Let's go to 2 Maccabees chapter 1 real quick. All right, so 2 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 2. We're going to read to verse 5. It says, "God be gracious unto you, and remember his covenant that he made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, his faithful servants, and give you all in heart to serve him, and to do his will, with a good courage and a willing mind." What's the good courage and the willing mind? To keep the laws and commandments of God, and to know that the Most High will fight for you, right? "And open your hearts," meaning your mind, "in his law and commandments, and send you peace, and hear your prayers." He's only going to hear your prayers if you're keeping the law, right? "And be at one with you, and never forsake you in time of trouble." The Lord will be one with you and never forsake you in time of trouble. You just have to do what he says, right? Isaiah 41 verse 11 and 15 in the GNT. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 11 through 15, GNT. It says, those who are angry with you, Salaki, those who are angry with you will know the shame of defeat. Like I said, when we go to war with our enemies, they all gonna know, they gonna feel defeated because they know that, oh damn, they have Yahawah on their side. How are we gonna ever beat them? Anytime you read in the scriptures, when we went to war, we had Yahawah with us. We never lost. Never lost. When we departed from the way, we started losing battles because our God wasn't on our side anymore. We departed. So everything befell us, and now we have to come back so God can fight for us, right? Let's read it again. Those who are angry with you will know the shame of defeat. Those who fight against you will die and will disappear from the earth. That's talking about Esau. Esau want to fight against us, you're going to disappear from the earth, right? I am the Lord your God. I strengthen you and tell you, do not be afraid. I will help you. The Lord says, small and weak as you are, Israel. That's what we are. We're small and weak, right? It says, don't be afraid. I will help you. I, the holy God of Israel, am the one who saves you. I will make you like a threshing board with spikes that are new and sharp. You will thresh mountains and destroy them. Hills will crumble into dust. Ooh, this is the Most High. Most High gonna give us this power and this strength to do these things, man. This is powerful, right? All praise the Most High, right? We Spartans, baby. Let's read on. Let's go to Isaiah 11 and verse 2. Oh man, ain't nothing like having fun, right? Feels good. It's bringing joy to my spirit, right? Isaiah 11 and 2. And the spirit of Yahawah shall rest upon him, and the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge and of the fear of Yahawah. Right? That's what's gonna come upon all of us if we keep the law. We go and we finally get that courage, man. We can be Spartans again, right? That's the whole moral of the story of this video is that we're the real Spartans, man. 2 Timothy 1 and 7 says, for God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind, right? So the only thing we are to fear is Yahawah and him alone, because it's the first step to be accepted by him. And that is love, because we keep his commandments, right? I'm gonna go to my favorite scripture, SICARII 19. We're gonna start at verse 18 and read to verse 20. This is my favorite. Love this, right? All the time. I always go here, right? It says, the fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him, and wisdom obtaineth love. And that right there, that alone, that verse is powerful, right? The fear of the Lord. If you love the Lord, you're going to show him that, yeah, I have fear you, Lord. Right? It's the first step to be accepted of the Lord, and wisdom obtains his love, right? The knowledge of the commandments, I'm reading verse 19. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. All praises. The doctrine of life is just keeping the law. So that's the whole duty of man and woman, right? Verse 20, the fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and then all wisdom is the performance of the law. When you fear the Lord, you get that wisdom, and you get that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to do what? To perform his law. And the knowledge of his omnipotency. So you get that everlasting love. A love that can never fail. All praise. Right, we're going to end it with this right here. I'm going to get two more, right? Exodus 14, verse 14. This is a beautiful one too, right? It says, Yahawah shall fight for you, and you shall hold your peace. Again, it's summing it up right here, right? Yahawah's going to fight for you. Just hold your peace. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. The Lord will fight for you. Trust him. Trust in him. Do what he says, and trust and believe he will help you. The Lord can never lie. He will tell you. He's only going to tell you the truth. That's it. Right? Hold on 1 second. Lock it, Israel. All right, so let's read Jeremiah. Get this last one, Akim. Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 20, right? Talk about this. I'm telling you, we Spartans, man. We the real warriors. We the real gods on the earth, because the Most High God says so. We're going to read this last passage right here. We're going to close it out. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. Who are you talking about? Talking about Israelites, right? Just read the verse above. It's talking about Israelites, right? It says, for with thee will I, so God saying, you Israel, with thee, with you Israel, will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. So it's not Yahawah himself coming down and doing it. He's saying, well, the Israelites are going to do the destruction. The Israelites are going to be breaking in pieces nations and destroying kingdoms. Let's read on, verse 21. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also I will break in pieces man and woman. And with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. And with also, so like I will also break in pieces with thee. They keep saying with us, right? The shepherd and his flock. This right here, Christians hate it. I see why you Christians hate the Old Testament, right? And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldee, right? All these sorcerers, right? Talking about these damn sorcerers. All their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith Yahawah. So the Most High going to use Israelites. We are his battle axe. We are his weapons of war. And we don't go to war along with our general, Yahawah. We're going to destroy the nation. Especially destroying the damn nation of Esau. Right? Verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahawah, which destroyeth all the earth. What's it talking about? What's that destroying mountain? It's talking about Babylon. America. Right? That's what it just said in verse 24. Right? What does it say in verse 24? Let's read it again. I will render unto Babylon. Which Babylon? The old Babylon or the new Babylon? It's talking about right here in America, the new Babylon. Right? And to all the inhabitants of Chaldee, all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith Yahawah. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahawah, which destroyeth all the earth. And I will stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain. The Most High is going to destroy this place with thermonuclear fire, intergalactic, international ballistic missile. Did I say that right? I think I butchered the shit out of that. Anyway, ICBM missiles, goddamn it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That's what's gonna happen to America. World War III is getting destroyed, man. America's gonna be no more. Babylon the Great will be falling this place, man. I cannot wait for this place to fall. All praise the Most High. You Spartans, man, y'all gotta listen, get with the program, or you're gonna get left behind. Salaki. You don't want to be destroyed, right? The Most High wants the strongest warriors, man. Even though we may feel weak right now, yeah, we all, we might be weak, we might not be the strongest, be the whatever. Listen, the Most High, he chose David, he wasn't even a strong dude or whatever. He was the weakest of them all, the little one, the young one, right? But guess what? He turned out to be the mightiest of mighty warriors for the Most High God. Strong, powerful, so-called black man, Judite, man, right? Tribe of Judah. All praise the Most High. That was a true Spartan. Man, listen. We need our power back. We need to come back to the Lord Yahawah. Keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, and we gonna see Armageddon, Lord willing. We gonna be on the good side, right? Not the side where they getting destroyed, man. Right? We gonna be on that good side. We gonna fight this good fight. We gonna see Yahawah, Lord willing, man. We gonna listen. I cannot wait, man. All praise the Most High. I wanted to shed this light. I want to get just shed some light to y'all. Yeah, if you had a bad day, I hope you enjoyed this video, man. As I certainly enjoyed, displaying it for y'all and just, giving y'all the precepts and, just I just want to make sure that, you guys are strong and courageous. That's all. Just be strong and courageous, like Deuteronomy 31:6 says. Be strong and of good courage. Put Yahawah first. Right? Love the Lord your God. All praise the Most High. I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah. Say shalom. Form Yahshua. And Waf Lab Ball.